the Homa Bay governor Gladys Wanga is like she has officially quit the broad-based government. Given that what she said today while addressing the crowd, it is like her mind, her body, her energy is directed elsewhere, not broad-based government, simply because perhaps what the ODM party, the remaining faction, the ODM Linda Ground wants from William Ruto is not getting it. I want us to watch this video. Afterwards, I'll take you through it.
We'll protect our party. Defending our party comes number one before anything else. Defending our party comes number one before anything else. That our parliamentary strength is not reduced even by an inch. But we must first have respect for our party. Hiyo vitu vingine itafuata baada. Koso? Kwa sababu bila chama na bila kura na bila wananchi hakuna mahali tunaweza tembea tukienda. Koso na ngojo turwa. Okay. The party will hold free fair nomination and give every person who is in running an equal opportunity. And the people who will choose those who will run on ODM tickets are the people.
Now, according to Gladys Wanga, they are defending the party. Or rather, defending the party is number one to them. I want us to know what that statement means. That for me, defending ODM is number one. You know what that means? They'll do anything, even if it means quitting the broad-based shenanigans, to defend ODM, Raila Odinga's party. Number two, from the video, she said they want to maintain their parliamentary strength. They want their parliament, you know, ODM has a strong, it has some powers, you know, parliamentary powers because of the numbers, the number of leaders, the number of MPs ODM, you know, took to parliament. Now, they want that William Ruto should allow zoning so that they maintain their strength, their parliamentary strength. Number three, Gladys Wanga is indirectly telling President William Ruto to respect them. In fact, she's saying, respect our party, respect us. You know, this is what Edwin Sifuna has been telling them. You know, he told them initially that mtagonga mwamba, and this is what is happening right now. But now the problem is they've realized too late after William Ruto has managed and successfully brought chaos, has successfully, you know, brought around 4 factions. You know, it's about William Ruto who facilitated everything, you know. He brought about the 4 factions that exist in ODM right now. So Gladys Wanga is like they've had a discussion with the other leaders in ODM, the faction Linda Ground, the one that were affiliated, that have been singing 2-term. They affiliated to UDA and they wanted to have some negotiations. But remember, Gladys Wanga said that for us to hold a good partnership deal with the UDA, what we want, number one, is 50 by 50 governance. We need a 50 by 50 shares in this government we're going to make with William Ruto. And then another thing, number two, they are demanding the deputy president position. You remember Oburu Oginga said that hiyo kiti hiyo sisi hiyo ndio tunalenga sana, ndio tunalenga. That means that is the second condition they are giving William Ruto, the second option. Now, you know, right now ODM has 4 factions. Faction number 1 is the Linda Ground. Linda Ground that is led by Oburu Oginga, and they want to sell the party to William Ruto. Number 2, We have the Linda Mwananchi that is led by Edwin Sifuna and some young MPs of like minds, who have the same objectives. They don't want to affiliate themselves with the falling administration of William Ruto. Number 3, we have an emerging faction of Simba Arati, the deputy party chair. Today, while in Kisii, in front of President William Ruto, he endorsed Kithure Kindiki for the next term. So, it means, according to Simba Arati, ODM does not deserve to be given the deputy party or the deputy president position. That is why he was saying, and he asked the people to support Kithure Kindiki for the second term, together with William Ruto and himself. By that, he's not speaking the same voice that ODM Linda Ground is speaking. That is another faction. The fourth faction, we have those people who are undecided. They don't know whether they are Linda Mwananchi. They don't know whether they are Linda Ground. They don't know whether they are Linda Kithure Kindiki. Let me call that the third faction, Linda Kindiki. That is the fourth faction. Haijijui, kuna wale wako tu. They don't know, they don't talk, they know where they belong, they just there. Now, if ODM has 4 factions, I don't know whether they will manage to convince William Ruto to give them the deputy president position, number 1. I don't know whether they will convince William Ruto to give them a zoning so that in Nyanza, UDA does not field the candidates. But I have bad news, because according to reports from Rigathi Gachagua, he said that he has intel. I usually tell you that whatever Rigathi Gachagua says has some truth in it. Rigathi Gachagua, when he tells you your woman is pregnant, please, my friend, run, buy Pampers. So Rigathi Gachagua said that William Ruto has managed to kill ODM, number 1. Number 2, he said that he is using the PS internal security Raymond Omolo to field candidates in Luo Nyanza against the demands of Gladys Wanga, Oburu Oginga and the likes. Therefore, William Ruto wants to go against their conditions. So he wants to field the candidates all over Luo Nyanza, led by Raymond Omolo, and William Ruto will be the one facilitating these UDA candidates with an aim that they win elections. Now, Gladys Wanga has realized this so late, and this is the time now they want to back off. They want to dump the broad-based government simply because they've realized that William Ruto will not bend law to accommodate their conditions. But again, if I was William Ruto, how would I allow their conditions, given that, they don't command control of ODM party? They have now numbers now that the faction is, the ODM is divided. And that is what the likes of Gladys Wanga have known, but so late. And this is what Edwin Sifuna has been telling them. Now they want to quit the broad-based government. There are going to be interesting times ahead. Towards 2027, there will be so many casualties. There will be so many people regretting. There will be so many people cursing everything, including the broad-based, including ODM. Trust me. At the same time, for Gladys Wanga to make sure they have swept their house clean and they have their bargaining power, they must bring unity in the party. They must talk to Edwin Sifuna, bring him on board. They must talk to Simba Arati, bring him on board, so that they have one voice for them to have some weight when they are going to the bargaining table. Bure tu wataona moto mkubwa sana. And now we have interesting times. Everything is in panic. Everything is in tension. William Ruto was really banking on ODM now that the Mount Kenya has shifted their loyalty. He was really banking on ODM. Alikuwa nataka kukonga all the strongholds of ODM. Unfortunately, things are now falling apart. I don't know what you think, but you can give me your comment down there so that we have a discussion. Maybe whatever you will say will form the basis of our next video. Equally, if you are new here, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell, turn it on, so that you can be receiving notification each and every time we upload a new